Hello, my name is Asdrubal, and today I'm going to present about musical theory. Before we begin, we need to know what the music is. And the music is, according to the traditional definition of the term, the art of sensibly and logically organizing a current combination of sound and silences, while respecting the fundamental principles of melody, harmony, and rhythm through the intervention of complex psychodynamic processes. We start with musical reading. Perhaps many times we have thought that the music is only a performance of the person who makes the music, in this case, the musician. But it's funny that everything goes through a reading and writing first. So the musical notation system allows us to specify two of the main characteristics of music. The first characteristic is the note to be played, and the second characteristic is the duration. So now we have beats and measures. We understand beats as a duration of each note, and a measure is a musical phrase which contains a specified number or beat. The, the beats or pulsations are very often grouped in numbers of 2, 3, and 4. So we have three examples about that. Second example, and the third example. Now, time signature. When we're reading music, one of the first elements that we will encounter is the time signature, because the measures are qualified by two numbers used in the time signature. And we have three examples about that. So, in the first example, we have 2 beats per measure. In the second example, we have 3 beats per measure. And in the third example, we have 4 beats per measure. And it's quite common to use the symbol as a time signature to define the measure of 4/4. In this case, the symbol is the letter C. So now we have the names of the each note, and the first note names is whole note, and the symbol it seems like a circle, and its duration is 4 beats. The second note names is half note, and the symbol is looks like a golf club, and its duration is 2 beats. The third note names is quarter note, and the symbol is similar at the half note, but its duration is 1 beat. Each each whole note is divided into 2 half notes, and each half note is divided into 2 quarter notes. Thus, each symbol will have a half the value of the preceding shape. So let's see a musical example using these symbols. So the vertical lines or bar lines separate and group the notes into the measures to facilitate reading. We can see 3 measures in this example. So we're going to look how the half note will take the duration of 2 beats, the quarter note will take just 1 beat, and the whole note will have 4 beats duration. Now we have the rest. In music, silence is just as important as a sound, because we have symbols that represent each note that we have already seen its duration. We can see the symbols of each note that represent each silence. So we continue with reading musical notes. Now we know how to read rhythms, but how do we read musical notes? And the answer is that the musical notes are written on a staff. So the cliff assign names. In the following example, we show a staff with a treble clef. The treble clef is commonly used for high-pitched instruments like the flute and the violin. This clef assigns the note G to the second line. Look how the treble clef shape seems to curve around the second line. All notes written on that will be a G. So the note written on the space above the G is an A, and the one on the following line is a B. As we can see, the notes continue in order. In G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and we return with D. So, using letter lines, we can write notes higher than the G and lower than the D. Okay, to help the memorization of notes on the staff, it's useful to memorize the name of the notes over the line and the spaces. The notes over the spaces make the word face. The notes over the lines can be memorized using the following phrase. Every good boy does fine. So let's see an example